It's your boy Joe J. How to run live direct change the world person at a time. The first time wearing the hat forward like this, and you know what? Dude's still rocking it. But what the fuck is good? We actually slept behind this Planet Fitness. Okay, we're back. But yeah, I got some street content. Let's see. All right, so this is Goodwill right here, and then let's see. Yeah, this is where I slept last night. I just don't know if I want to deal with it again. That's dry. Well, that's dry enough. Yes, sir. Fuck it. Round two. Yeah, this is where I slept last night. There's a police station right over there. But, yeah, why not? I don't think they cared. The thing is this bed was fucking leaning the whole night, and I was scared that it was gonna like get too heavy because it was raining for like 3 hours. I was scared it was gonna get too heavy and like slide down, and I was gonna have to deal with it. But the bed it got heavy, and all the weight went into the bottom, and so it stuck itself. And I think it just bent just enough. I mean, part of it was. I don't want to smell it. Yeah, this is where it slept. I mean, it doesn't smell, you know? I mean, I wouldn't sleep on it raw, but it's a great spot to sleep for the night. So, we're gonna sleep here tonight. Yes, sir. It's lit. I don't have too much of a setup for this, though. It's just pretty lit. I didn't have it with my pallet either, but I just have to put my tarp down, and then I'll be straight. And it's good because it's like I'm protected and can't really see me. I'm in the cut, and so it's like a win-win. So, one sec. Let me get my shit. I'll have to update y'all about because I'm about to see a swinger couple that is an ATL, and they hit me up. But I'll get y'all to that. Sorry. No, really can't see shakes the white. Yeah, put this in the dryer and wash it. Not good enough. You have to do my laundry. I wanted to get all my laundry done. I have to wash my backpack. I have to wash my sleeping bag. Okay. That light's probably annoying as shit, no? Fuck it. Maybe I'll bring y'all closer. Alright. Just so y'all can hear me. I don't have y'all on the microphone. Oh, okay. That's better. Yeah, that's better. All right. But yeah, so yesterday, fuck, I'm forgetting. Just fuck. What was I doing yesterday? Oh yeah, so I did more of the overcoming my fear of talking to strangers about polyamory, I position it to say that I'm challenging myself to learn the language of polyamory by talking to strangers about it. That's how I present it. But I did more of that content at the grocery store. One girl froze the fuck up. I don't even know. She went into like a fight, flight, or freeze moment. I don't know if she saw I was recording, but I went up to her and I was like, "Hey," and she instantly like looked at me kind of crazy. I was like, "Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to startle you." And then I said, "Oh, I challenged myself to learn the language of polyamory." And then she just she looked at me again and she like looked away. And then I was like, "Oh," I literally just said, "Oh." But yeah, she did a 5-player freeze, but probably got like 6-7 denials. But I got I think 4 interviews, which was on point. So sorry, I'm trying to my surroundings. But got 4 interviews. That was cool. I ordered my business cards, give it out to people while I do the street interviews, and did that today. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I was trying to figure out what I was trying to do. I wasn't really happy with that today, but we'll figure it out. But regardless, then I sat down and I posted some content. I posted the poly event I went to, and also me talking about it. And then I posted day 2 and 3 of me training for the Spartan race. And then I posted, yeah, and then so in the mix of all this, I talked to my boy for like 3 hours yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. He was one of my boys in fraternity. And we just talked about life shit, past shit, future shit, where we're trying to do shit. It was good to talk to him. You know, there's a certain camaraderie that I didn't get to really dive deep. I didn't really get to deepen my connection and relationships when I was in the fraternity, because I didn't get past the party drinking direction when it came to the frat life. Because fall that semester got close to everyone in my pledge class. Then that spring semester was lit. Going out with them, fun. Sorry, people walk by. But
yeah, with the fraternity life at spring semester. Yeah, I was getting lit, dog. It was wild. But and then after that, I went into summer camp and I ended up starting being a freshman. So I disassociated myself from fraternity life and then start balling. And I just wasn't as connected with them. And then I was earning the respect from the dudes in the locker room again because that first year was just a joke. I was fuck boy of the year, but I still was Scout Team Player of the Year. How the fuck did that work? I don't know. But yeah. And then I got right that freshman year and started. And then yeah, I ended up going to that spring ball, doing straight, balling out, doing my thing, and then tore my meniscus, and then tried to come back from that, and I didn't, and I just ended up spiraling back and drinking, fraternity dudes life, and then lost my scholarship. So when I was trying to go back to the fraternity dudes, I didn't, the only way I was earning my respect of the dudes on the football team was because of my physical ability, what I was doing on the field. Other than that, I really didn't have a bearing, right? I just was kind of out, like still the black sheep within the locker room things, but it was so fun. Locker room was everything. Love that fucking locker room. But this all came from because my fraternity dude, I talked to him for 3 hours, and that's what took up a decent amount of that time. And my eating schedule has still been only 6 hours, which this is gonna sound crazy, but I have Chipotle every day, and you're like, what? But the thing is I was spending $10 on one meal, regardless, because I would spend $6 to $7. I would spend $6 to $7 on Chipotle, and then I would buy like some canned green beans and something else, and then in the morning I would have like a chicken Caesar salad or chicken Caesar wrap. So I was spending like already for breakfast and lunch, which I combined together just to have one meal. I was spending $13, less of what I was spending before, but I was going over $20 to $25 a day. So now I'm only spending $20 a day. Plus, there's like $30 there, here and there, because I have granola. There's like extra additives like granola honey and like chia seed. Other than that, I'm only spending $20 a day. That's like the minimum. And so I spend about $600, $700, maybe $750 a month on food. Sounds like a lot, but regardless, you're spending, anybody that's eating, they're gonna spend at least $150 to $200 a fucking week on food. You spend $150 to $200 a week on food. Because guess what? During the week, you may be disciplined as fuck. That's probably, if you are disciplined as fuck, you maybe buy things of chicken wings and broccoli and shit, but then you're still spending at least $80. So we're talking about all these. We're talking about discount shit. Probably $80 I was spending when I was on my discount shit. But then on the weekends, you're gonna go out, get something to eat, the boys, or go out, spend some shit. So you're spending that money anyways. So that's like my biggest tax right now. And then now it's just spending money on maybe a $350 camera and a waistband, tripod too, and then be able to record myself. Man, this 360 camera, wow, I got. I think I might have told you. Oh yeah, so I think that's what I got last night. Yeah, that's what I got last night, is I got my 360 camera. And so when it records, I can just have it on my hip recording, and it records. It has a camera on both sides of itself. So it can just switch and record. I can pull the video to record whoever I'm talking to. It's really fucking amazing, actually. It's fucking insane. It's wild. But I thought of the idea to do street interviews with people and try to say thumbs up for monogamy and peace sign for polyamory. We'll get there. But yeah, so did that. Talked to my boy for 30 minutes or 3 hours. And then there's this swinger couple that hit me up on my Facebook and said, "Yo, Jay, you're an ATL." And was like, yeah. And I met them at Naughty Nolans, where I did my first entertainment show, which was like a 2% of what I wanted to do, but still, fuck it, we did it. And so they're like, yo, we're like 30 minutes north of ATL, hit me up. So we talked, and then it brought in ideas of, oh shit, I can collab with them, and and then if they're open to it, they can be the first ones on the Jungle Podcast. And I said, oh shit, I should have been doing this all along. I should just ask for people to collab with if they fuck with my content, and wherever I go, we can make content together and work with each other. And so, that being the case, yeah, I think tomorrow, the swinger couple, we got on the phone and instantly start talking about each other's stories of how they got into their mix, and how their parents found out, and then they said fuck it, and they made an Instagram, and I'm always so conscious about how I say people's names in general. Just 'cause I'm not trying to tell people the story. I've done that in the past. But yeah, so now they have their own swinger Instagram, and just it's all public. So everyone knows within their family dynamic and their world. So, and it feels good. It feels good to be able to express accordingly and just vibe out, you know? It's fucking cool. So they're gonna pick me up tomorrow. I'm taking the train pretty much almost like halfway to go see them, and then boom, they're gonna pick me up tomorrow around 4. And I have everything now. I just have to organize a few things and I think wash some of my clothes. But my boots were supposed to come in today, but the fucking locker was full, so they didn't come in today, which fucking sucks. That fucking sucks. Because these boots have holes in it in the bottom, and they have water that come in and they make them smell like shit. So I was like, I was just gonna wash everything. I was gonna wash my backpack, I was gonna wash my sleeping bag. But now I just don't wanna go up there with my boots, because I'm gonna be self-conscious. I don't like my boots smell, my feet smell. I don't like that. I like my boots inside of I don't give a fuck about outside my boots. Outside my boots can get fucking destroyed. Give a fuck. But inside my boots, I do not want them to be wet and gross and disgusting. It's fucking gross. So I ordered some new boots because the bottoms and the soles fucking suck. Cool. So yeah, I got talking to the swinger couple, and now we're cool, and now we're gonna do content together. So that'll be interesting. And I also ordered business cards. I think I told you. So I ordered 150 of those. I have to pick up tomorrow. And yeah. So I have content that I can work with, because today, oh yeah, so what did I do? Okay, so but then last night, oh my God, I was walking around because I had to figure out what the fuck am I gonna do. I don't want to sleep on the pallet, because the pallet, motherfucking pallet's solid when it's this weather. My back's, my body contorts to the fucking wood, and it's, kind of ass, but it works. And I can make it work, but not when it's raining. When it's raining, fuck that. That shit is bonkers. That shit is buns. Because my tarp that I have is not heavy duty. It's light duty. Like this tarp that I have is light duty. This shit's ass. But it's good because it's portable, and it wherever I lay, like this is perfect. If I lay down on this bed right now, I'm not gonna get all dirty, and it's not gonna smell, and it's gonna be good. But the problem with it is because when it rains, it just rains through the tarp, and it just sucks. So this tarp, so I thought of the idea with another tarp. I don't know why I didn't think of this idea before, but I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but honestly, why have I not just gotten another 8x10 tarp And wherever I'm sleeping, that I'm consistently sleeping, just leave it there. I did that when I was in Austin. Just leave the tarp there, and then if it rains, I have 3 tripods that I can just stick up and keep it up, and it can go over top of me like this. Think of I'm right here, right? And I put a pole. How about I put a pole right here by my feet, one by my side, and then one by my other head. Like it's in a triangle, and I just put the tarp on top of me, and it rains. Boom, I'm good. 8x10 tarp. It just rains and goes on the side. Life's good. Gotta worry about shit. Or even if it's just over top of me, it'll work. So that was a revelation. It only took 249 days to figure that shit out. But that's that. That's that, donkey. But yeah, last night I was walking around trying to figure out where I could be, and then I went behind the Goodwill and I saw, this bed I'm sitting on right here was there. I was like, oh, okay. I can sleep on that, but how am I going to cover myself? And then I saw this bed was over there, and this one was right here. And I said, and this one I'm sleeping on was pretty wet. It was solid enough that I could just put the tarp over and it'll be straight, but I couldn't put it how like this bed was. So regardless, I brought this bed over all the way over here from, it was maybe like 20 feet away from here or something far. And then put it here, and then I just did exactly what you see here. I put the king size mattress on right here, and then on top, and then I said, just like I said in my reel that I just posted, I just posted I don't believe in God, but I'm still going to church, and that got some people triggered. But I do believe in a divine essence that has always existed but not been created. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I wish if it was, is it God? Is it Buddha? Is it Tao? I wish I could say it was any of those, but I haven't. I would be lying to you as well as myself if I said, like, this is what I believe in. So I'm in this conscious not search, but just being of questioning of what's my spirituality, what's the mean. And right now it's just asceticism. It's just, my religion is just doing hard shit, make everyday life grateful. Cold showers, I do that 24 hours, sauna, stand on my acupressure boards, train my body, study, meditate, fucking sleep on a fucking tarp, challenge myself to face my fear of just being, I was getting cooked today because they said, I was making references about Jesus. I don't know if I told y'all. I think I told y'all the other day that I went to church. I think I expressed that. I don't know if I did. I did. That shit was lit. I don't know if I told y'all that. But that was like 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. Or, yeah, 2 days ago. But that experience was fire. But point is I just posted on my Instagram saying I don't believe in God, but I still went to church, and then I talked about how is my direction of being evangelical within my direction of being in the general story different from Jesus. And people thought I was saying I was Jesus. I was like, no, I was just saying I'm living a disciplined life, and I'm trying to do good by the people around me, and yeah, change the world for a second. I'm not trying to be Jesus out here, I'm not saying I'm Jesus. That's not what I'm saying. And so there was just a back and forth in a respectful way on my on my Facebook about God, and people saying it's always the direction of like, you just have to open your heart. It's like, you just have to read the word. You just have to, they don't want to say go to church. It's like, I'm going to go to church. I'm going to try to go to church each Sunday, because I really enjoyed myself there. And it was, and for me, I'm in a constant state of how do I figure out the formula of the jungle story. How do I figure out what to post next, what to do? Like, it's always like action, 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 action. So it's always taking steps in a direction, and so it was good just to be there and be around. I got chills like 6-7 times, and you know, someone said on my Facebook, they're like, "That's the Holy Spirit moving through you." It's like, yeah, Holy Spirit sniping my shit. I'm here to be open arms, that if God is here for me, and I'm not going to challenge it. I'm not going to try to see him or anything like that. I'm just going to allow things to be and allow him to present himself. If that is the case, the times that I will take time to have the word is at church. That's what I can commit to, that time commitment of being open to the fact that it's very fulfilling. It's very good to be around people that want to better themselves and give back to themselves in that moment and into a community, and give thanks and be on their knees. Just be on their knees, just vulnerable and wanting to be better and get better and dance and sing and cry. And it's just and just believe in something bigger than themselves, that's higher than themselves, and something that it's why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? It's so beautiful, it's so fucking fulfilling, it's so nourishing to the spirit being around that, and it's how I want to live. Like that shit. Like being at church at least that church 2819 here in Atlanta. That bro, it was like Towson locker room hype vibes. Like it was, dudes were hyping that bitch. Not only on the stage but also in the crowd. That shit was fire. I was like, this is the best church I've ever been to. It was like that on top of like the Avatar. When the Avatar was. The Avatar, they were all doing the spiritual, I guess you could say, practice and worship and prayer for the tree. It felt like that, like house football hype with the Avatar tree spiritual dance. If they had a baby, that was like 2819 church. But I got there and it was like there was security and. There and there was hella security and like there was almost a line to get in, and I said, yo, is this a concert for Travis Scott or are we getting some Jesus? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? But yeah, it was cool because walking in they had people around every corner like greeting you, and there was 2 girls with pom-poms, and then if you were a newcomer, they would ask you what's going on, how you doing, and then even when I did get in, there were people walking around with Kleenex, like walking around like hospitality shit, real Jesus shit, like walking around with Kleenex. New people were getting God on that bitch, like just let go. Not only that, I asked to go to the bathroom. She like walked me all the way across to, and then point me in the direction to where the bathroom. I was like, damn, we got service. They got service here. And it was mainly black culture. And honestly, the people that I've connected to most have been my black friends. Like that's been the people that I've connected with as of now with my story and things I believe in have been older white couples. But in general, my essence has been like my Afro-American community. Like, bro, even on the boat, those are people I connect with most. That's my dogs. And it's just because of the transparency. It's because of the raw nature of it and of And two of my best friends, they were black. And I mean, we don't see color, we see humans. It's like, all right. But it's just, wherever I flow to, it's just, that's where we're going. And so that shit was lit, dog. That shit was lit. But that being the case, did that. I have content from that too. I haven't posted yet, but yeah, that was 2 days ago. And now, yeah, so last night I got somewhat of sleep. My sleeping bag still got wet, but it was enough for me to be comfortable. So I went to the laundromat and I talked to this one dude for like an hour there, and he was like he was trying to be a helicopter mechanic, but he's a big dude, and so he talked about his weight. He talked about his wife, just he's about to be a baby mama, and he's been working on his weight for a while, and so we had deep talks about that. And I told him, and he was curious about. Well, first off, he was like, "Have you always been a skinny dude?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Lucky you." And I was like, No. Luck is practical, my boy." I said, "I work for this. I work out consistently." Yeah, I've been skinny my whole life, but you better believe my ass is in the gym 90% of the year, 95% of the year. I take cold shower. I already went over this. Take care. I eat healthy as fuck. So. I that shit triggers me. It's because it's more of like, oh, you didn't earn that. You've always been skinny. It's like, no, bro. My ass is in the gym. Your ass in the gym? What do you eat? What things you put in your brain? So I told him, I was like, I need to be at 80 looking at the dude I am now smiling. I said, if I take care of myself, other people will know that I'll take care of them. I said, there are certain people with certain chronic diseases and mobility problems that I've seen at an old age that I don't want to be like. And also, I don't want to lie to myself. I want to look people in the eyes and be like, I want to look my kids in the eyes and be like, this is who I am. Fuck that. I'm going to take care of my shit. So, but yeah, I talked to him, and then I dried this morning, the tarp, and then also my sleeping bag. I didn't wash it because once I wash this shit, I'm scared because it has holes in it, and it's gonna take forever. One, it might take forever to dry. Two, the tape might come off and it might come everywhere. So, I don't know. I'm gonna wash it tomorrow and see what happens. This is an expensive ass sleeping bag too. I'm mad that my ass got by a fucking rat. Fuck. But I was tired. This morning I did not sleep well last night. Like I thought I did, but nah. That dude started a conversation with me and I just was not with it in the beginning, and he was a good dude, so I continued. But got my 360 camera right, and I realized the SD card isn't there. So I realized, okay, I need to get SD card, and then two, I realized I need to not only get SD card, but I need to go pick up my capes. So one says Liberate Love, like I told you, and then one says Fight the Stigma Tour, and that's like 45 minutes down south. So I was like, fuck it. I got all my shit ready and then made my way. Actually, no, I made my way up first. Wait, oh no, my bad. I need to make it to permission pools this morning because I had one person actually sign up, and I was like, I gotta show up for him at least. And I was like rushing to it. I showered, and then I got to the library of law, the law library at 9:30. I was rushing, and I like joined the meeting as like 9:30ish, 9:31. And I was like, fuck, I gotta put all my shit, and I have to pee. No one joined. And so as I was trying to, and I peed, came back, and I put on all my pink Power Ranger suit stuff, and I was trying to do my practice, my direction, and I was falling asleep, dog. I was like, I'm not good right now. be trying to. If I had to do this permission pool right now, I'd be cooked. I'm fucking yawning midway. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm yawning midway through the permission pool because my fucking ass did not sleep. I thought I got good sleeping here last night, but I didn't. So I literally said fuck it. I said I'm gonna sleep for like 30 minutes. I got my sleep mask, put that shit on, lean my head back, knocked for 30 minutes, and then next thing you know, I get a notification, and it says Jim has joined your Zoom, and at this point it was like 10:30, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, this shit is an hour late. Not technically, it's still happening, but so I got right. So I turned on my Zoom, and the video wasn't on for him. So I was in a good clear space at this point, but I ended up, yeah, like getting right and trying to talk to him, being like, hey, I appreciate you joining. Like, this permission pools, and I want to express what this is, why this is here, what we'll be doing, and he couldn't get his shit right. His audio, his video working, so I still did it while he was on there. I don't think he could hear me, but did it, and he ended up leaving midway through because it wasn't working. So the time I was done, it was like 11:30, so then I went to Chipotle, went 10 minutes up, maybe 15 minutes north, and then made my way like 45 minutes south because I had to go get my capes. So I went to go get my motherfucking capes, and where the bus dropped me off was the back of the facility of the fucking FedEx. So I had to walk 30-ish minutes around, and it's hot-ish. And I have the reason it's a problem is because I have my backpack, I have my man purse, I have my iPad in there, I have my speaker on the side, my iPad and my fucking laptop in there. I have a lot of heavy shit. It's just heavy, and so I made my way around because the truck driver said I had to. The truck driver said I couldn't go through that way, and I was like, all right, fuck it. Understandable. So, walked my ass all the way around, and I didn't know if both of my packages were there because only one said it was officially there. So got there, talked to a lady, and she brought both my packages, the capes, and it was fucking great. One says Liberate Love and it has my logo that's like this, and the puzzle piece, and it's black. The other one's blue and it has the Fight the Stigma on it. I'm mad I didn't put my what's it called? My handle on there. I might change that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, and I randomly asked this woman because I needed to get, for my 360 camera, I needed to get a 256 gigabyte SIM card. So I asked this random lady at the FedEx, like, can you take me up there? She's like, nah, fuck that. Especially Walmart. I understand. So I just got an Uber, and it was like $15. Talked to this dude, cool. Got my SD card, and then I ate my tub of Greek yogurt with the granola, and then I had 2 oranges. And I kind of threw up a little bit in the fucking bus. I don't know why, but like sometimes not all of it goes down the right way or stays there the right way. So like I thought I was burping, and I burped out like a little bit of the fucking Greek yogurt. It was kind of gross. Regardless, got the SIM card, and then this reality was setting in that this is happening. Like at this point, it's right 4 o'clock, and I said, okay, I need to make it up by at least 5-ish, and it'll be perfect timing because everyone's getting off work and taking the trains, and I'm gonna go to Midtown, so I have to make up 45 minutes up there. And so I got up to, what's it called? Midtown, which is the middle of Atlanta, around 4:45, 5 o'clock, and I realized, okay, it's happening. And yeah, I got my pink Power Ranger suit on, and I started getting after it. And what I had was on my iPad. So look at it like this: I have my pink Power Ranger suit, I have my Fight the Stigma tour with the 5 jungle missions on it. It's a blue cape, and then I have my orange ski mask, and then I have my hair's coming out on top, and you can see most of my eyes. It doesn't look threatening, right? At first I thought it was gonna look more threatening, but it doesn't. But I also have I have a waist strap and a tripod that's coming from my waist, and it's a 360 camera, so it can record all around me, so I don't need to worry about trying to have different camera angles to record my shit. And so I started off, and then on top of that I have an iPad on the side of me that says polyamory, peace sign, and then monogamy, thumbs up. And so I was right outside of where people get outside the train, and I could tell people were just in a rush to go places and do things, and I'm trying to get these interviews, and I thought I could do it while I'm walking around, but I was gonna go to Piedmont Park, but it just didn't work out that way. And so it was a slight idea. Like, I got interviews from people and I got reactions, but it just, people's responses, I think, whether it be them being recorded or they're in a rush or talking about polyamory to them, people were just getting triggered. Like, you could tell people were just not fucking with it. Whether, I don't know, it just wasn't, they were not fucking with it. So then, I got like 2 or 3 interviews out of that, and then I just switched on my iPad, I switched it to What is Love, and then I got like 2 or 3 more interviews from that. But I don't know if I like doing that. I like doing the overcoming my fear one, like giving people my phone and saying that. But this I didn't really enjoy as much, and so I didn't really think it. And because I also didn't think it was going to reciprocate in a manner that's necessary. But I did it. I overcame that. I was scared as shit beforehand to do it, but as I started taking the steps, it became less and less fearful. So did that, and then I made my way down here, Planet Fitness, and today all I needed to do was walk like 30 or 40 minutes. That was like my active recovery day, and I was like, bitch, like for the Spartan race training, I was like, I already walked 30 or 40 minutes. You know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk 30 or 40 minutes more, and then do a little abs and then mobility, and now we're here with you. So the couple just hit me up because I messaged them earlier, and they thought that they both responded if they didn't. But that being the case, they're gonna pick me up I think around 4 tomorrow. The only problem I have right now is my boots. I don't know when the fuck they're coming in, but they need to get here before 2, 1, I don't know. Because so tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I wake up and I'm gonna do all my laundry. I'm gonna do my back, I'm gonna clean my backpack, I'm gonna clean this tarp, I'm gonna clean my sleeping bag, I'm gonna clean all my dirty clothes that are in my black bags, and then hopefully I can fit all the shit I have right now in my suitcase, which was already, like, I've ordered 2 tripods, I've ordered like a waist thing for the other tripod, I have new socks and underwear, and I'm hoping the shit fits. That's all I gotta say. But so tomorrow I think I'm gonna get on a few things. I have to do this laundry, and then I gotta post in Austin everywhere. The Polyfit, I need to post shit. I need to make one for the Jungle Podcast. Fuck it. Why not? Yeah. But I need to start posting and get it ready for Austin, and see if I can get a booth out there. I'm gonna get a booth. I gotta write this shit down. I'm tripping. Write this in my to-dos. It's 11:06. look, what is love? It was a good little journey, but I gotta do something different, dog. Gotta do something different. All right. Someone is about to die. Okay, I need to do that. I need to do the booth. I don't even know what I just said. That's why I need to write this shit down. I need to, the booth. I need to, I'll make, make Eventbrite, Facebook events, meetup. And also Modern Jungle podcast for each. But yeah, so that's the vibes. So tomorrow, this couple's gonna pick me up. I have content to post. I'm gonna have a bed to sleep. Sorry, that hurts. But tonight I'm gonna sleep good because there's no rain tonight. And yeah, situated. That being the case, that's the vibes. So, pretty tired right now. Pretty tired. Wake up kind of slightly organically. Probably, yeah. Tomorrow I'm probably. Wait. Oh yeah, tomorrow I don't have shit. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I don't have permission pools or anything. So, but I'm gonna wake up organically early, whenever that is. Probably like 7. It's 11 o'clock right now. Or it was 6 or 7. Whenever my body is like, I need sleep right now. So, but I might want to get my workout in before in the morning, because once I get with the couple picks me up, I'm probably not gonna go to the gym after that. So might need to, do that sometime in the morning. So I'll wake up moderately early enough so I can get this shit done. But yeah, I just have to. All my shit's gonna come out that locker, which they don't give a fuck. They're not pressing nothing. I've both my locks there, and I don't. They're not pressing anything, so I'm not scared my shit's gonna get cut. Regardless, it's just tonight that I have to worry about. Tomorrow I'm gonna be with the couple, and then this weekend they have an event that's gonna be good because I can get more content. I can get more connections and see what we can fucking make happen. So yeah, we're gonna see what we're gonna get into, to be honest. And I kind of want to do some ATL shit. Like, honestly, my shit. You know what my shit is? Kava bars, church now, poetry. That's probably my shit. Other than that, I don't really. I'm gonna go to these swinger parties because they're actually fucking fun. But I'm not going to no regular. If it's sex positive, clothing optional, lifestyle, poly, you better believe I'm cool with that. But I'm not going to no regular fucking bar. Fuck out of here. You fucked up.